Hello guys, this is Amin Rangchal. Welcome back to Audio School. In this tutorial, we'll be talking about a very common topic called FX Sense. I have seen most of the, and I have come across most of the amateur producers and amateur studio owners. What they do is they tend to create this mistake. They insert an FX in the insert and not sending them. They don't know the whole maybe they do not are not aware of the fact that you have to send an FX, because sending an FX have full advantage, and I'll be talking about that, and we will also be talking about why we send them. And before we really start to the topic, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon for more updates regarding this interesting topic on any audio software, and give a thumbs up if you like the video. And back to the FX Sense. History says that there can only be one FX unit, because you cannot have an artist singing in two rooms simultaneously, right? You cannot have an artist singing in one room and your backing vocals singing in other room. Like it will sound horrible, right? So we have what we do is we use one single reverb FX channel for the whole song, for the music, for the everything, for the vocals, for the backing vocals. And we have different parameters. We send them different parameters, so that if you want more reverb, we send more. If you want less reverb, we send less. So like we differ upon that differs upon the artist, or how much we want to send them. So let's directly jump to the topic. So I have my vocal track. This is a vocal and this is a track, and let me just play the raw file. This is pre-EQ, nothing is there, and I won't be touching anything. No EQ, no compression, just reverb sense or delay sense, FX sense, let me say. Let's listen to the raw.
I never really know what love is, but whatever it is.
So like it's totally dry, no slapback, no reverb, no nothing. So what we will be going to do here is we will create a fake atmosphere. Like we'll have to make this girl sing in a room or in a hallway. So like the listener, whoever is listening to this song, will feel like they are listening in a hallway, in a gateway, in a wide open space, or whatever place you want. So you have to decide which place. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to create a reverb channel. I will be pressing a T on my keyboard. That's a shortcut for making any tracks. T, and I have my add track here, and just go for FX stereo. Configuration is in stereo, and I'll be using Valhalla vintage reverb. I love this reverb. This reverb is really good. Try it. Reverb, add track. Here I have my reverb, and let me just see the parameters. It's in concert hall, so I will be placing my artist inside the concert hall, which have a decay of 4 seconds. That's pretty enough for me, so I won't be touching anything, except I'll be sending this girl these raw vocals to the reverb. So let me just go to the mixer window, equalizer. I don't need these two, so all I need to see is my sense and my inserts. This is my vocal track and this is my reverb track. So what people does is I have seen people doing this mistake. Please don't create this mistake. This is a very bad way of, this is the best way to kill your mix, by inserting a reverb on your channel. You must never insert your reverb on your effects, anything related to reverb and delay. Let's just listen. Like and I have seen people playing with the mix here.
I never really know what love is.
No, it tends to do the
I
job.
never really know what love is, but whatever it is, I feel.
It tends to do the job. But imagine I have to send it. I have to use it on my main track, on my guitar track, on my backing vocal track. Like how much reverb channel will you use? Because these things eat up a lot of your CPU usage. Like you cannot have more than like imagine using 10 tracks and putting 10 Valhalla reverb. Like your CPU will just overload and it will be chaos. You won't be mixing properly. You can't use your SSL. No, you have to compromise with a lot of stuff. So what we do is we will be using just a single reverb, and I will tell you how to do that. Discard it. So the best and the easiest way is just send. Yeah, and this is in 0, so like it will be full reverb now.
I never really know.
That's too much reverb, so we'll be decreasing the send.
I never really know what love is, but whatever it is. I never really know what love is, but whatever it is, I feel it.
So like that is how you should send your reverb. If you want to add delay, you can add another delay, another effects. Let me use the H delay stereo.
I never really know what love is, but whatever it is, I feel it in your kiss.
So you must know that these effects unit are like real-time processing. It's processing everything in real time. So this eats up a lot of your CPU power. So you have to conserve your CPU power because you cannot know how much plugins you have to use, how much tracks you're gonna add more. Because so taking that into account, you have to create an FX track, send them, excuse me, send them one by one, and just play with the parameters. Suppose you have another backing track here. If you want the backing track to have more reverb, then you can play along with you can play with that reverb. You can add more reverb. You can like send it to full. No, you can do like that whatever you want. And you can also send your, like if you don't want your delay to be too clean, for example here,
I never really know what love.
so like that delay is too clean, so you can send that delay to the reverb, so it will have a
I never.
that sounds better, because like the delay sounds just don't hit back on your face, but it sounds like like at the back.
I never really know what.
So like that's how you send the effects channel. So as I said, never put your effects channel on the inserts. Always put your effects channel, like always send your effects channel. It helps. It doesn't always clean the it not all only clean the mix, but it saves a lot of CPU usage, and this is also the correct way to do it. And if you're using an analog board, you don't have an option except send it. You know, you cannot buy 10 reverb units and put them in the insert. You don't do that. You have a single unit of effects unit, and you send them according to their needs. Okay, that was how to send your effects channel. In case you are not clear with this topic, and you are a bit confused with what I did, comment me in the comment section. I'll try to clarify what I can in the next video. Thank you for watching Audio School. Take care. Goodbye.